Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey, and today we are gonna be working on our sand statue inspired by Aussie Island Tour. You remember the big statue that we saw? She named her Bruno. Yes, so finally, after looking at the video, writing everything down on my notebook, figuring it out how she made it, I think I managed to pull it off, to pull a good replica of it. And this one, I did it as identical as possible. So the idea behind this video is, if you guys like the statue, if you guys like the idea behind it, right? It's a motivational tool so we can do other type of statues approach, right? So the way I'm trying to do mine is I want to make it on the coastal town, and I want to make it in the sand, kind of like if it was a sand sculpture, like if there was a contest or something like that. You know, people make all these wonderful sand statues, sand castle, sand design. So in my idea for the way I want to bring it into my island, into my town, is in the coastal. So this video is basically, it's gonna be just showing you how I was able to make it happen, how we managed to do it, and so you guys can follow along. So now that I know how to do it, this is gonna move from here, and I'm gonna put it in the proper place where I do have an idea where I want it. It's just I haven't got to that point of my coastal town design. So eventually we'll see this again, or I may just not record it and just keep it and just put it, unless I do something different. Who knows what's gonna happen when we get to that point. But I know I want to continue on building the town. We're going to be heading to the other areas of the coastal town, but at this moment I was very excited since I saw the Bruno statue. Is something that I really wanted to work on, try to figure out. I wanted to make it available for all of you that truly want to try it out, truly want to bring this to your island. It's such a great inspiration from Aussie's place, and I think it's something that it's something that's unique, something that brings something great, something that will bring something extra to any island. And at the same time, I want to see if this will motivate me and you and other people to create maybe another type of design, maybe another animal or something else that is different, that is very unique. But as you're following along, big tip, don't forget that in YouTube you can slow down the video and you can make it slower so you can see what's going on. If this is too fast, if that way you don't have to pause so many times. One thing I do recommend is don't forget to just put the audio on mute, because everything's gonna sound very slowed down, very the audio is gonna be bad. So when you do the slow down, just go ahead and put your own music, put your own little something in the background that you will enjoy, and that way you can enjoy the video, but then it's slow enough that you can follow along. And that will go with any video that you're following. If you are truly trying to imitate a layout, try to imitate a build or something, don't forget you can slow down in YouTube all the videos, just mute the sound, and just go at it and just enjoy it. Okay, so at the end, you know, it's depending what you visualize it. It could look like a dog, it could look like a cat, it could go either way. So, but yeah, I think it's such a clever idea, right? Building an animal as you can make this out of wood, cement, whichever way you want to approach it. But the idea was so good that I've been itching to try to approach this, to try to do it, to try to figure it out. And I had a great time. I had to go back to the video, look at the video, you know, pause the video, just check in different angles, different ways to look at it, until we got to the point that I was like, okay, I think I finally figured out. I had my notebook in front of me as I was looking at the video and writing, okay, this looks, it's like 2 high, this looks like it's 3 high. Okay, so it looks like we're going 3 wide here, 2 wide over here. Okay, so it looks over here like we're going, like, it was fun. It was actually fun. It's been a while since I have to follow a build inspiration, and I had such a great time trying to figure this out, enjoying it, and all that. So the one thing different that I did compared with the original is I didn't went with the beehives because they're already kind of like kind of the same tone of color with the sand. So, and I didn't have enough beehives at the moment because I've been saving my beehives to make a honey farm that I want to do in the future. So I didn't want to use them. I didn't want to break one by accident just yet. So what I ended up doing with the eyes, I went with the eggs of the birds that we have around, and then just for the nose I did use one beehive, but instead of using all 3 beehives, I just went to different ways. And then to give it a little bit of accent color, just that way it's not just completely sand, since when we're building here you can see that we got some brown in between some different layers. So that way we have a little bit of accent, a little bit of more definition in the build, so we can see a little bit of more of the patterns. I went ahead and added some brown dirt in some specific places, but it was the same places that Ozzy did on her statue, that she already divided it with the 2 different 2-tone wood, and yeah, and I think that I can see why Ozzy did it in her build, because it makes sense to do it over here, so we have a little more of a separation. And once I did that and all that, it started now coming together, and it felt really, really good. I started liking how everything was turning out, and yeah, it's just a fun build. And sometimes we just need to have fun. Sometimes things doesn't have to be complicated. It just could be something that we just are enjoying. I did added some of the wood steps still, just for those extra little details that I really did love, and I did really like the way she did it on her statue. So I went ahead and did it over here. And then because right now I'm just kind of duplicating the build for you guys, you know, so you guys can do it. I want to know how many of you will add something like this to your island. I truly think this is a great build to add to your island. If you make it out of wood, cement, and stuff like that, it could be, you could put it in a place like it's a playground. You could put it in a place like it's a big statue, and then you can decorate it with flowers around and all of that. You can make it like I'm planning to do, like a big sand sculpture. So there's different ways to approach it. And how many of you will tweak it? How many of you will try something different, or a different position or something? And I would like to see who's gonna come up with something else that's gonna be unique like this, you know. And even myself, I'm gonna try to challenge myself to try to also create something unique at some point. But at the moment, I truly love this one. I think it's one of those unique builds that we have had in Dinkum that is different. Even though she didn't like it, even though that she was a little shy to show me, but it was one of the best things that I saw in a long time playing Dinkum, because it's so unique. Once again, it's so unique and different and one of a kind. And I think that's something that is gonna be it's amazing, it's wonderful, and I truly enjoy this build. I truly do. And the more I got to the final part of it, the more I was truly enjoying it. So here I am putting like the little green eyes, and once I put the green eyes, it really started to look more like a cap for me, because most of the cats that I seen, that I met, and all that, is they kind of got like green eyes, right? So it kind of started reminding me of more of that. I'm gonna look at different items and stuff like that to see if that in the future, when I have to do it again, so I can add it in the proper place that I want in the coastal town, because it's gonna be kind of like a big centerpiece in the coastal town now. That's my idea, and I'm thinking I know kind of I wanna do around it. I think I'm gonna elevate it. I have a couple ideas where to put it, right? But I need to get there. And as I'm moving towards the next part of the coastal town, because the next video should be us now moving on from flanking areas to the next part, I truly gotta decide which route I want to go, what build are we gonna approach, and because I have 3 or 4 ways to go, I gotta see where my inspiration is at, and where am I itching to go, and what do I really want to build. and because I like to build for what I'm inspired. Just like this one. This one kind of, since I saw the video, I wanted to figure out, I wanted to do it, and once that time came, it was the perfect time to do this video. But now I am motivated, I am ready to move to the next section of the coastal town, and I'm ready, and I can't wait to start that. But here we are. This is basically done. I fixed a couple of the levels that I noticed that were maybe a little too high. Once I went back and looked at the video, I'm walking around, we're checking one more time to see how everything's looking. I like how all those butterflies are just hanging right there, you know, and cats kind of like to chase butterflies, and they like, you know, to just play with them and all that. So I thought that was kind of like a little neat homage there for the build. But here we are. Looks great during the day. Fixing a little bit of the nose here. We're gonna tweak it a little bit, trying to make it a little more stand out. I think this was the one main difference that I did compared with her, is that when she used the beehive for the nose, she had a little more sink down. For my take, I liked it a little more higher, but that was the main difference. Besides that, I believe that I got it as much close as I could to her build. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are planning to build this, put it in your island. Let me know how it went, because I think this is an amazing build. It will add something great to your island. But right now, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and we'll see you next time. Alright, see you later. Bye.